Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Hello and welcome to this video. Today's Genx video, I want to talk about something that is kind of rubbing me wrong, and that's Hollywood's insanity of remaking really good movies from like the 80s and 90s. Or even before. I've seen that they're going to remake A Clockwork Orange, and they're going to remake Labyrinth, or at least I see things posted on the internet. Now, in all honesty, I can't say if these are just hoaxes, people just screwing with people, or if that's actual things. And if it is actual, I really hope that these movies bomb, these remakes, because A Clockwork Orange, Malcolm McDowell, is a classic. Grew up reading the Anthony Burgess book, or I should say in high school. I was introduced to the book of the same name by Anthony Burgess in high school, in which the book was based, or the movie was based, not the book. The book can't be based on, well, I don't know. But the movie is based on the book. It may be that I'm old too. It may be that part of me that gets old and can't accept new things is kicking in. I will probably want, if these are real and they are remaking them, I am going to probably watch them on streaming with extremely low hurdles for them to cross. My expectations are going to be even lower. So yeah, that just no. What they need to do in Hollywood is get some fresh ideas, some original ideas. I will be 100% honest. I would rather go see a poorly made, poorly thought out movie than going to see a remake of a great classic movie. To be honest with you, I would watch movies that are just bad over movies that are a remake of something great. Example, Borderlands. Borderlands, not a great movie, not a bad movie. In fact, is if you disassociate it from the video game, it is a campy, quaint, little sci-fi action adventure movie that is fluff. I would much rather go see that kind of movie than some kind of crappy reimagining or reinterpretation of something like Clockwork Orange or Labyrinth. Keeping in mind, I am somebody that enjoyed the reimagined Battlestar Galactica. I think it's a lot of that has to do with being single digit age-wise when the original Battlestar Galactica came out. Then when the remake came out, I'm in my 40s, 30s. Yeah, 30s. Mid to late 30s. I think enough time had passed. Whereas growing up, being a teenager and watching and reading A Clockwork Orange and being a huge fan of David Bowie and Labyrinth, not only David Bowie in that movie, but David Bowie's music in general. So, and it, like I said, a lot of it may be me. These could be perfectly well thought out movies, but I may be hitting that age or these particular movies may be something that there's something going on inside my little thinking cap here that does not allow me to look forward to this. I'm normally fairly accepting of stuff, and I think maybe it's that Hollywood does this. It goes through these nostalgic phases, and if it does A Clockwork Orange and does Labyrinth, I don't know. I would hope they would do a good job. In fact, if they do Clockwork Orange, I'd love to see them do it a lot more loyal to the source material that Burgess wrote. Labyrinth, I believe it's based on a book, but I'm not sure. And if it is, I probably need to read it, because I haven't. If I don't know that it's based on a book or not, I haven't read the book. So yeah, it's, I don't know. It's I guess I'm kind of on the fence. I'm kind of curious, but I just don't see any actor in Hollywood being able to pull off a Malcolm McDowell or David Bowie. I can't see it. And we got some talented actors out there. Plus, with the mores that we have in 2024, I don't know how like, especially if they do Clockwork Orange. I mean, that book was written to disturb you. That book was written to make you think and look at the world around you, and it is full of violence. It's full of sexual violence. It's full of just all kinds of things that I don't think 2024 America is ready for, can handle. I honestly don't think they can. I don't know, it's yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't know if the American people can handle it. Now, on the Labyrinth side, I think they would screw it up with CGI, just because practical effects are, except for really good directors, practical effects aren't used that very much anymore. George Miller probably being one of the standout directors that still uses practical effects. Because let's face it, the days of Stanley Kubrick are long past behind us. So yeah, and we do have good directors. We even have a few great ones that haven't died on us yet. Sir Ridley Scott, to name one of the great ones. Denis Villeneuve is a good one. I have a feeling in time he will rise to that Ridley Scott, Stanley Kubrick level, because he has that potential. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, we got decent directors in this day and age, like Jar Jar Abrams, but it's six one way, half dozen the other. Then we have your bottom feeders like Michael Bay. So yeah, I just remaking these classic movies like this just kind of cringy to me, to be honest with you. It's just like I said, it may not be them, it may be me. I'm not gonna rule that totally out of my analysis. It could be just that being 54, almost 55 years old, having embraced, these movies since my teens. I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of confusing that, this would even, that I would even think like this. Like I said, normally I'm very accepting of new and improved and looked at and updated stuff. Hell, that's one of the reasons why I like the Batman franchise, is because every so many years they reboot it, and I like to see how they reboot it, because the Batman of the 1930s is not the same Batman or I should say the Golden Age comic characters. Batman, Superman, Flash, all of them are different characters than the exact same characters with the exact same names in the Silver Age. Same goes with the Bronze Age. Same goes with the postmodern or whatever age of comics we're in now. They have to re-update for the newer generations coming in, because let's face it, the kids that read Batman and Superman and all that in the 30s, probably not around with us anymore. So yeah, and that kind of has me in a quandary myself. Why I'm reacting so violently anti these remakes, I don't know. If you're an older person and you have an opinion on remakes and stuff, put it down in the comments. Share your thoughts on remakes in general. So, with that all being said, remember, be a good human. Be good to other humans. Peace.
Hey, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?